Most common things you'll do within any automation is set parameters, and we do have a command. So if we take a look at the parameter set function, this does assume that the model you're dealing with actually has that parameter in it in order for the set to work. So if I come in here and I say, well, I want to put in height, and let's say 20, I press the do it button. Well, the active model doesn't have that parameter in there, so it's not going to produce a result. So it says that's an error. That's not going to work. However, this magnet that's in here does have that parameter. So I'm going to put in magnet.prt and press the do it button. And you'll notice that it didn't do anything. That's because you have to regenerate after a change. So let's go ahead and add that into the list here. So that every time we run this and we make a change, let's make this like 50 and run that, it will regenerate the model for us so we can see what's going on. So this is actually running the regenerate on the active model. If you wanted to be a little bit more specific about the changes you were making, you could come in and do, let's say, let's do just a normal open command here. And if we said, okay, open the magnet, set the height, we'll put it down to like 12 in this case, and then regenerate. Now we've got a nice little automation that opens up that particular model and sets the height to the target that we're looking for. So this function does work with wildcards also. So if we happen to, let's say, speaker.asm is what we want to work with, and we put in a mag star.prt, it's going to look for any models that satisfy that requirement to make that change. So if we said 35 in this particular case and ran that, it would work. If you put in something like star.prt, this will probably fail because it obviously, as it's going through the process internally, if a model doesn't have that height parameter in it, it's not going to regenerate it. So that's why that throws an error generically like that. So it is a very good idea to use this in a more specific way. Another nice thing you should know about though is that there is a table variation of this command here that it's a little bit simpler to use and uses an Excel table to kind of specify the item names, the parameter names, and you can also do designations with that command also. So something you should also consider.